Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and as you can see, this is an important episode. I have a piece of paper. So let's get talking about the WWE King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. On this fresh episode of 8 Minutes with Aaron. Ding! WWE King and Queen of the Ring has been over for several hours, and you probably have watched a lot of result channels, but you are here watching me, so we're going to go run down that card. So let's start off with Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch. Out of the 4 matches that they've actually had in their careers against each other, Becky Lynch has won each one. Liv Morgan coming so close. The first match that they had for their title was actually at day 1. I don't even remember that match happening, so Becky was super over. The crowd was so behind her. They were singing her song. It was insane. These PLEs in other countries are just maddening. They are so loud. They are so intense. It's got to be great for the performers and the wrestlers. They've got to be so happy that, you know, they're loved by so many people. This match was actually pretty good. Becky started off real hot. Liv Morgan, of course, pulled out of her ass a reversal. She actually hit an Oblivion. And then Becky Lynch was going to get hit with another Oblivion, but she countered into a disarmer. And then the disarmer got turned into a pin and shit like that. It was a real back and forth kind of event. I know I'm jumping all around, and I've just named their, their finishers. Liv Morgan at one point was able to get a code breaker for a 2 count. Then she got, Becky Lynch back up and tried for Oblivion, and Becky Lynch reversed it into a Bexploder for a 2 count. It was just really a back and forth great match, and as I said before in my prior video, them being, kind of like the same size, it actually helped them a lot. The match came down to the ending where Becky Lynch did have Liv Morgan in the disarmer. She didn't have to let go of the hold, except she saw Dominic Mysterio out of the side of the ring. Dominic Mysterio threw a chair in the ring. Liv Morgan distracted the referee. When Liv Morgan got up, she DDT'd Becky Lynch under the chair, hit the Oblivion, and got the 1, 2, 3. There is your new WWE Women's Champion, Liv Morgan. Surprise, surprise, Dominic helped her with the assist. Now, the commentators did their best job to try to act like, oh, what's Dominic doing? He was just out there because he didn't like Liv Morgan. But it's so stupid. Just dumb. We're smart fans, people. You can't get one over on us. Now I need to go into the next match right away because it was a husky-ass match. I wrote a ton of notes, and I guarantee you I'm going to screw them all up. So I'm just going to try to read some. First, Chad Gable came down and told Maxine Dupree to stay back. He didn't want her down at the ring. Told Otis, let's go, let's go. You will do what I say, and when the time comes, you will do it. The crowd was cheering, you suck, as we always knew that Kurt Angle, another Olympic hero, was always chanting, you suck, you suck. So now Chad Gable is getting the you suck treatment. Then, Big Bronson Reed came down, and he was killing it. Nobody really cheered for Bronson Reed. Sami Zayn extremely over. Holy shit. You thought Jey Uso, coming out and the yeets, 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 yeets. Dude, this was the best place for Sami Zayn. Everybody was on their feet, chanting for Sami, singing his song. The match started, of course. It was a triple threat match. Bronson Reed was murdering everybody at first. Then you had Chad Gable, who took over. He went after Bronson Reed's leg. A huge suplex from the top rope from all 3 of them. One of those triple plexes or whatever the hell you want to call them. Bronson Reed went for a moonsault on Sami Zayn, but he missed. Gable got up and did a German suplex of his own. And for a 2 count. Sami transitioned into a tornado DDT. And I don't even know why I wrote all these notes. Chad Gable broke the pin and then did a suplex. Sami Zayn got up, blew Thunderbomb on Bronson Reed, who weighs 330 pounds. That was insane in the membrane. For a 2 count, only a 2, Bronson Samoan drops both Sami and Chad Gable together. He does a suicide dive out of the ring. He's just a monster, Bronson Reed. For as big as he just freaking flies. The match was coming down to the conclusion. Chad Gable threw Bronson Reed out, told Otis it's time to do it. Do it, do it, do it. Otis attacked Bronson Reed, and then, Chad Gable brought out Sami Zayn. It was like, listen, do it to him. Otis was like, nah, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. And he hit Chad Gable. Sami Zayn threw Chad Gable back in the ring. Hell of a kick. 1, 2, 3. Boom! I lied. Hell of a kick on Bronson Reed, not on Chad Gable. Boom! Your winner and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn. I'm 2 for 2, baby. And that one's getting an up. And since I forgot to give Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch a grading, I'm going to give that one a down. All right, let's go to the next match, baby. All right, the next match was, Lara Valkyrian versus Nia Jax for the Queen of the Ring tournament. That match was actually pretty freaking husky. Lara Valkyrian is an amazing wrestler, superstar, whatever you want to call. Husky, dodged all of Nia Jax's moves, was reversing shit, slamming her, throwing her all around the ring, landing Hurricane Ronda's tornado DDTs, high kicks, splashes from outside the ring, hitting her ass on the table. Insane. Lara Valkyrian is definitely a future champion. She is badass. So the match basically came down to Lara Valkyrie tried to powerbomb Nia Jax in the corner because Nia Jax was going for her, she was going to sit down on her, do her Samoan drop. I think it's called the Annihilator. And as she was getting her up to powerbomb her over, she fell and Nia Jax went boom right on top of her chest for the 1, 2, 3. Let me tell you, folks, if you can go back and watch that moment, I don't know if I'm going to find it, but that was freaking nuts. I thought Lara Valkyrian was dead. It was that intense. That intense where I thought she was seriously hurt. It was nuts. There you go. Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax. I believe I predicted that as well. So that is getting it up. That's right, it's getting it up. And then we have the King of the Ring tournament, which was Gunther versus Randy Orton. Now, this match was very slow-paced, a lot of slaps, a lot of suplexes and shit like that. Very, what's that word I'm looking for? Not even a technical match. Just a very wrestling match. Overall, the match was pretty good. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. It came down to Randy Orton tweaking his leg, tweaking his back, and a botched pin. 1, 2, 3. Gunther is now the King of the Ring, and he will face the winner of Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre at Clash of Champions. So that should be a good match. And then finally, let's just get right into the final match, which was WWE Champion Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul. The match was actually pretty good. Logan Paul, of course, cheated, got some breast knocks, hit Cody a few times. Cody ended up winning after he hit 3 crossroads on him and picked up the 1, 2, 3, retaining the title. Sorry I went through those matches really quick, but hey, this is only 8 minutes with Aaron. It's not 9.5 minutes with Aaron. So, the Valkyrie match versus Nia Jax was getting it up. And then the Randy Orton versus Gunther match, forget this. I'm giving that a down. And of course, Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes. That sumbitch is getting it up. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me at 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. Sorry this episode went so quick, but hey, yeah, like I said, it's only called 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. Bye.